Hey everybody, One of Wisdom here. It is 8/8/2013, Thursday, August 8th. This is part 143. It's not going to be quite as cool as it would have been. Is a good story behind it. If you recall, I haven't uploaded this stuff yet, but part 142, upgraded LightCore Prism Break. I'm real particular about the aesthetic end of things. I didn't have it in me to take him down Prismancer because the crystals turn yellow, and I don't know, it just doesn't seem right to do it to LightCore. As much as I would love to have Series 2 Prism Break down my preferred path, went ahead, took him down Prismancer, walked you through the entire thing. Everything was going great. I think even in part 142 I talked about the storm, and what I kind of started doing, I was getting them done fairly quick, so with time left I was just going ahead, basically lightning rods. In this game anyway, it's lightning rods. Fight, teleport, fight, heroic challenge. Basically, you've got a nice assortment of enemies. You have a few barriers to go through. Long story short, it's a good place for me to showcase what that upgrade does, in terms of gameplay. That way I'm not just like entering a level and making it awkward. It's just like, for whatever reason, that one just flows really well. That's probably something I'll continue to do for you. That said, I was having fun. I think, you try to like get the amber medallions or something. I think I was to the point where you could see the last one. It had like been revealed, at that little, outlet of the, area. And then lightning struck, literally, the house and power and the console and the computer, and all was lost, literally. The good news is there wasn't like some sonic boom in the headset or something that deafened me. It was just really kind of sad because, if it was the start of the video, like this part where I was just rambling and we hadn't lost anything of value to anyone, wouldn't have been a big deal. But the fact is, he's fully upgraded, and literally, had I not added on that heroic challenge, it would have been done. I guess then I would have been struck recording Terrafin. The storms tonight are here, but they've passed. If they come from the west again, it will be a surprise. I'm hoping that doesn't happen. That said, the sad thing here, this was the Prismancer Path, Series 2 Prism Break. I can't really showcase it to you in terms of me purchasing the upgrades, us walking through each one in meticulous detail. What I will do to make up for it, we'll go through, we'll read about them, I'll try to showcase it on the deck again, and then I'll take you through the heroic challenge. So, again, my apologies, but like I said, it's a sad story, but at the same time, it's kind of cool, So, if I did the nicknames, I'd probably name this Series 2 Prism Break Lightning, but nonetheless, this is him. If you're a fan of yellow, gold, or amber, this might be the route for you. Me personally, the green just looks awesome. It's one of the best looks in the game. Prism Break, one of my favorite characters, really unique. That said, before we showcase anything, let's go ahead and come in here. We're going to take a look at the upgrades since I can't buy them. He started out with the energy beam. Press and hold A to fire a powerful energy beam. Summon crystal shards. Summon crystal shards to smash enemies and refract your energy beam. First purchase upgrade super crystal shards. Summoned crystal shards do increased damage. Then we have the crystal eruption. Press Z to summon a damaging ring of crystals around you. Next up is Emerald Energy Beam. Forget this one if you do Prismancer. Energy Beam attack does extra damage. And lastly, Chain Refraction. Split energy beams, split again if they pass through a crystal shard. Now you get to the point, you take the top path or the bottom path. Dropped a frame or two there. The top path, massive crystal eruption, triple crystal shard, crystalline armor. That's a big one. It's plus 40. A lot of fun. you get the Soul Gem, which you remember from SSA, Shard Soul Prism. Crystal Gems form at defeated enemies. And then brand new, the Wow Pow, Pulse Power. While holding A, press B to send a powerful pulse down the beam. Pay attention to that, you'll see it here shortly. This time we took Prismancer. First time I've ever been down this one. Golden Diamond Energy Beam is up first. Energy Beam attack does even more increased damage. Again, I'd love solid numbers without having to fish for them. What can you do? Next up, Triple Refracted Beam. Energy Beam splits into 3 crystal beams when refracted through a crystal gem. Last one is Focused Energy. Energy Beam attack has increased range. Of course, pay attention here. A crystal gem is available only via the Soul Gem, and that's kind of what you have to keep in mind there. So you do need the Soul Gem to kind of take advantage of Triple Refracted Beam, and then of course when you have that, then the Focused Energy, the increased range even comes into more play. When you kill an enemy, it forms a gem, you refract through that, yada yada, you get the idea. This was a really good video prior to the lightning striking. Let's go ahead, come out here. Let's see, we'll stand at the edge of the ship. It's kind of a weird angle. You can see the beam. It's almost like a intense inferno of fiery heat, if that makes any sense. Note that you can tap B right there. Well, not like that. There it's refracting, and note when I press it again. His Crystal Shard Eruption is limited in this one. Note that it does have that fiery, smoldering look. Let's go ahead. Walls aren't going to be placed very well. But, maybe. Okay. This isn't working out very well. Okay, maybe this will work. We go over here, and they're probably going to disappear. And we can't see anything, that's fantastic. This went really well the first time, you'll just have to take my word for it. Okay, I'm going to try to strategically place these, just to showcase everything. I think this will work. Let's take a look. There you go, now I'm going to... Oh, you're kidding me. There's the beam, you get the idea. We're just going to can this and go into the heroic challenge where you can see it in action. Yeah, we'll just do that. Started to pull the other prism breaks in.
Now that you took out...
Alright, so this looks familiar to me at least, because I was doing it right when lightning struck last time. Fight, teleport, fight and teleport your way to the tribal mask, you know the deal. +3 armor on this one. Again, I'm not concerned about that as much as I am. This is, like I said, nice assortment of enemies. Really get to showcase the path.
So here's the sitch.
3, 2.
Sometimes, I spend a little too much time. You can see 27 there. Like having fun showcasing things as opposed to like focusing on the actual challenge. But if you note, every time we're killing an enemy, a crystal gem is forming. That's a good thing. As we progress here, we're going to get to a point where we can do stuff like that. You saw that 27x3, that's 5481. That 81 was actually through the crystal gem. Let's try this. Our eruption did 20. It looks like it's going to be solid at 20 every time. Well, that was a direct hit. Okay, well, that... Obviously, I can do this without taking damage. I'm trying to... Let's see what we can get. Okay, so... 27 looks to be standard with his attack. I'm going to try now. Just tapping B, got 81, so... let's see if we can hit this guy. Whoops. Okay, here we go. I want to see if he does 54. Well, it didn't hit him, so I just did the surge and we got 81. 81 is nothing to sneeze at. Pretty impressive, I mean, you have to admit.
A teleport wave has appeared.
Okay, here we go. Crystal Eruption. I want to hit these guys with a shard. Well, that's not going to work. Okay, so just the shard drop looks to be 40 each time. That's not too shabby. Let's have... I didn't want him to die. I was going to use our, you know, fancy smancy soul gem there. Alright, this will be a good spot. Let's have some fun with this. Alright, now we're going to refract through here. If we can get it to work. Okay, so as you can see, that enemy was gated. I got him with the crystal shard. The computer is going to sleep.
2 teleporters have appeared.
Again, it does get confusing, but crystal shard is when you press the B button, you know, and like summon it from the sky. And then a crystal gem is, of course, whenever you come in and kill an enemy. So we got some time to kill. There you can kind of see it, but I mean, essentially we've got 27, 40, and 81 with the soul gem, so, or wow power, I'm sorry. Soul gem in conjunction with the wow power, I guess, theoretically, if you want to be technical about it. Yeah.
That was incredible. Major props to you. And please take this reward as a reward.
You know, just ordinarily I wouldn't do this, but since I do like Prism Break, we did have that happen, you know, with the lightning. Let's go ahead and do an Earth challenge. This is Bash's Mining for Charms. I haven't played this one in a long time. The thing is, they like vary the locations. The thing that'll be cool here, we don't need to pick up a pickaxe because Prism Break is the Rock Master.
Some of the rarest magical ores.
Probably should have listened to that, but it doesn't get much better than that. Just start out with one. Really just wanted to do this to kind of showcase to you. I mean, he is breaking these rocks really quick for what it's worth. I was kind of curious about that. I figured I'd just like find that on my own. But then I was thinking about it. I felt bad for not getting to showcase everything to you. And this is the end result. You know, they're not like a huge range really initially when you want to, you know, break it down. I mean, fairly impressive, but the cool thing is, though, I mean, if you need a character, you know, if you have trouble in some levels, you know, with rocks or crystals or something, this is your guy. I mean, you're seeing what he can do here. Usually you have to swing the pickaxe. It just turns into a complete pain. Small chance we could come in here.
You have revealed the charm.
It's dropping a ton of frames now, which
We're halfway there.
that's great. You know, if I'd have just ended the video, none of this would be happening right now. So that's what I get for trying to be, you know, nice, I guess. Maybe it'll sync up somehow. I don't know. It's dropping tons of frames. Yeah, this is pretty much a lost cause at this point.
You have revealed the charm.
He's progressing through some quests. I've said it before, you know, and this is ridiculous. When we've done these heroic challenges, but I mean, it's usually like limited to rooms. You know, you don't have to like break every rock in an area once you find it. Once you play, you'll kind of get the hang of it. Pretty sure all this is pretty much going to be wasted because of frame drops. So.
Heroic challenge job.
It's at this point in time, I don't even know how I would do commentary, but
Way to hang in there and beat that challenge. Hope you like your reward.
okay, hey everybody, I want to wheeze them back with commentary. Dropped like 550 frames or something ridiculous. Again, everything was great in this one until I decided to do Bash's heroic challenge, which went really well. It's just when it's dropping frames like that. And when I ended it, it was like a minute more commentary than, you know, actual video. So that sucks. But we're not going to play another one. We're going to get out of here. Again, this is Lightning Prism Break, so named because he was struck by lightning. Lost the initial recording, tried to make up for it by doing 2 heroic challenges for you, and that's what happened. So, nonetheless, this is Prism Break Series 2 down his Prismancer Path. Essentially, the primary attack, we're seeing 27-ish on the damage side. Secondary attack, which is just summoning the Crystal Shard, we're getting about... Was it 40? I think, yeah, it was 40. The tertiary attack, the Crystal Eruption, getting only 20 on that one. It was untouched. And then with the Soul Gem Wow Pow working in conjunction, we had about 81 when we pulsed the energy beams. Was a time or two I didn't pulse the beam and we actually had 81. That might have been, you know, from like the refractions or something. But I'm about to record Terrafin in part 144, and then the plan is, I guess 145, I'll introduce Gnarly Tree Rex. 146, I'll go ahead and record the Sidekicks gameplay for you. I'm hoping we don't drop frames again. You know, so far so good this time, but I'll go ahead and end this. Like I said, already recorded it, and I was literally like 5 seconds away from being done, and then the power went out, and sad story. So, and then we came back and tried to be cool and do an extra heroic challenge and dropped 1,000,000 frames. So that's the way life seems to go most of the time. But like I said, Terrafin, my favorite character here, hoping his doesn't get messed up. But we'll see what happens. I'll go ahead and give it a shot. Then it'll be Gnarly, the Sidekicks. I think I'll just do them all in one. Then the entire fire element, which it took a while to get money for them because you've got LightCore version of Eruptor, and then you've got the legendary igniter. So essentially, instead of 3, you're up to 5 at that point in time. In between all this, like when I complete heroic challenges, I'm going to come back in with like Zook, Stealth Elf, Stump Smash, Legendary Stealth, pick up some money, work on getting all those guys closer to 11,520, which is what we need for, you know, base upgrades, upgrade path, Soul Gem, and the Wow Pow. That Wow Pow really, it's, you know, you can get to 8520 pretty quick, but that extra $3,000 seems to just take a little bit longer. That said, I may, after we do these Sidekicks and before the fire, I might come in here. I have that Swarm that I ordered on sale at GameStop. Of course, they backed out on the Thumpback and Eyebrawl, but which is why I held off uploading their upgrades. I thought they were going to trickle in and I could be like, hey, look at this, you know, both paths. That said, I do want to check out Swarm Form. I've heard it's pretty awesome, and with the Giants, you can get those guys the money they need to upgrade pretty quick. So I might do that after the Sidekicks, then come back into the fire. We'll just kind of see how it goes. Main thing is I kind of wanted to ramble a little bit right here just to see if I didn't start dropping frames again. And so far so good, so hopefully Terrafin's goes well. But again, Series 2 Prism Break, awesome repos, great character, one of my favorites, of course, from the Earth element, can't go wrong there. This path pretty impressive. Again, a lot of people don't take it just because they prefer like the emerald green color, which I do as well. But plus the crystalline armor is killer. This is one of those things that's kind of sad, you know, that his top path got the armor tied in with it. If the crystalline armor would have been the Soul Gem, that would have been killer. You know, he could use the upgrade, you know, elsewhere, and then he just would have been a completely different beast. But still a great character overall. But feeling pretty good right now, not dropping any more frames. Maybe it was just Bash's challenge, or, you know, too much action on the screen, something along those lines. But we will be back 144 Terrafin, like I said. Plan probably going to be 145 Gnarly, 46 will be the Sidekicks, 47 Very well could be Swarm. We'll just kind of feel it out, kind of see what I'm up for. But as always, thanks for watching. Again, my apologies on this video number 1. Didn't get to walk you through each upgrade like I prefer to do. I actually did, but lost it due to the lightning. And then, of course, trying to go make up for that, did Bash's challenge and dropped a ton of frames. So first half of this video is probably not going to have the commentary sync up very well, but I will do my best for you. As always, thanks for watching. You can follow me on Twitter, like me on Facebook, circle me on Google+, whichever you prefer, and we will catch you back here for part 144, Upgrading Terrafin, which will in turn conclude our upgrades for the Series 2 Earth Element Skylanders.